Hi guys, I am going to show you how to join the two legs together in specifically the Barnaby Bear pattern, but any pattern where you have two legs and you're joining, or most of my most recent patterns where you're joining two legs together like this. So actually pretty much all of them actually, as I'm thinking. So I know this can be a challenging spot. Well, let's see, now I'm thinking back to old patterns and it's a little different, but for these guys that are coming out right now and legs like this, I'm going to show you how to join this round 16, where you're going from two separate legs to put them together to be one. So this was my first leg. I knit it. I left a generous tail here to help close up this hole when I'm done. So I'm going to set that down. And then this is the leg that I just finished knitting. So I have a marker in it so I know which side is the front, and then I'm going to go ahead and work this round 16 where we're casting on additional stitches and then joining that leg in. So this one's just sitting on a spare knitting needle. This is a US 8. This is US 9. This is a US 8. I just stuck it on there because I'm not even going to knit on it, so it's not a big deal. Or I guess I'll knit off of it, so it's fine if it's basically the same size. So we're going to start by knitting the first 4 stitches of this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this is the leg I just finished getting to my round 15 on. Then we need to cast on some additional stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this to the back, and I'm going to do a knit on cast on. I'm going to go ahead through the stitch on the needle as if to knit. I'm going to wrap the yarn just like a regular knit stitch. I'm going to pull it through just like a regular knit stitch, and then I'm going to twist it to put it up on the needle. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches on the needle. I need to cast on an additional 4, so we need 3 more. Through the loop, twist on, that's 2, as if to knit on the needle, and then you can see I'm not even taking my needle out of the new stitches as it's created. So 4, let's make sure we have 8 stitches on here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I added on, oh, come on brain, 4 new stitches. So now I need to add these stitches in to join the body. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull that needle out so it's easy to work from, and I'm just going to knit these stitches on. So using that same working yarn, attach the newly cast on stitches. I'm going to knit these 4 from the front leg, right? Now I have 12 stitches on my front needle, and then that's still separate. So what I'm going to do is put everything up onto the needles so it's magic loop. Yep, that was a little bit confusing. Nope, I need to go this way because I need to work from this front needle holding the 12 stitches to this little halvesy one. So that one needs to be on the needles, this loosey-goosey one where it's the holder needle, so that's the extra half. And then I'm going to pull out this front needle from my magic loop, and I'm going to knit these 4 stitches. And then once I do that, I am done with this spare needle. So I'll show you. Well, normally this is no problem. I'm gonna twist this up. Let's see. I like to wrap my needles like this. And these guys are pretty good for, these are my favorite needles. They're the, I don't actually know how you say it. Chiagoo is how I always say it. The lace point ones, they're my favorites. So now I have a half finished leg on there. I need to add some more stitches and then we'll finish up this. So we're going to go ahead and flip to the back side. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this needle now because I am done with that other one it was holding. I'm going to grab the working yarn. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the front. And I am going to knit, put the needle through as if to knit, wrap the yarn around as if to knit, pull it through, and then twist the stitch up onto the needle. So through as if to knit, wrap as if to knit, pull the stitch through, and wrap it on the needle. I need 2 more of those. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'll show you, I just continue and don't even pull my needle tip out of there. Okay, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8 stitches on the needle. We're going to switch around to the front. And we're going to go ahead and knit these final 4 stitches from the first leg or it's technically the second leg, but first on the body that we just finished. And split that yarn. Okay, here we go. We have pants. Just kidding. It's 2 legs for this bear. So there you go. If that's gapping like that, not a big deal. As you knit, it'll even out. And if it's really an issue, you can use this yarn when you're done to close it up and tighten it up. I will tell you, when I'm knitting, since this is round 16, you can use a row counter if you want, but I honestly just mark, well, I just count on the body. But if you mark this round as 16, it kind of helps because it's weird because it starts from here, from nothing. So it's really easy if you just have one of these removable stitch markers to just put it in, and then you can just count on going from there. So I said this in my other video, but it's pretty straightforward through here. So I'm going to go ahead and knit the rest of this, and then I'll be back for a tutorial on how to pick up the ears and how to pick up the arms. On these newer patterns, I've been putting these little removable stitch markers in as you go on the body, so you know where to pick up for the arms and other body parts to cut down on the finishing. So that's all I've got for that. This was to knit the 2 legs separately and join them together. And yeah, I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.